Welcome everyone to another Chef Knives to Go quick look product review. I'm Steve G, and what we have this time is the Hatsukokoro Hayabusa Ginsan Santoku 180mm knife. I just finished doing the bunka version of this, and it's interesting, very consistent in the creation of these knives, manufacturing of the knives, almost the same weight, same edge length, same overall length, same spine, same height. So they're really consistent on the shape and size of these blades. The way these are designed is they're all stainless for easy maintenance. They use soft stainless cladding over the top of what's known as Ginsan or Silver 3 full stainless steel. It's a fine-grained, easy to sharpen steel that will take a wonderful edge. It's an awesome knife, kitchen knife steel, and you got stainless cladding on top of that for easy maintenance. The weight and dimensions probably will be pretty similar knife to knife, especially given the measurements that I see between these two. The weight on this one's 121 grams or 4.3 ounces. Heat treat on that Ginsan is typically around 61, 60 Rockwell. Handles are octagonal with a wenge for the main part and an old school black buffalo horn ferrule. Nicely done fit and finish on that. You'll usually have a little bit of a textural difference there between the height of the buffalo horn and that, because it's like a sleeve that goes over, but nicely done. Good tight glue up job, seal job where the tang goes in to keep moisture out of there. Edge length on these is about 173 millimeters or 6.8 inches, and the overall length is about 312 millimeters or 13.4 inches. Spine thickness is right about 2 millimeters at the back, so they're not thick blades, they're thin, but they've got a bit of stiffness to them as well. Halfway down I got about 1.9 millimeters, and then it pretty much holds that. A little bit of what we call distal taper where the spine thins out, not much, until you get to where it's ground down towards the edge. And as you gradually get towards that tip, you can see it's nice and skinny. And then it's also nice and thin at the edge. So this is going to be a high performance knife. Really the choice between this one and the bunka, Santoku or bunka, is going to be what do you like on the tip? Do you want that rounded tip, or do you want the bunka with the more pointed tip? Maybe you like to get into some more detailed areas with the bunka style, or you think it looks cool. Performance should be really similar between these. So it's just kind of what do you like on the shape and maybe how you like that tip to behave, depending on how you like to cut things. Let's get our beauty shot here. By the way, the height is about 47.1 millimeters, so let me get there first. You've got a quick curve here, small radius corner here and the choil into the neck, but good spot there for a pinch grip. It's a light blade, so the handle is going to bring that balance point back right about where the choil is, pretty close to that. This was almost identical on the other knife. So a pinch grip is going to make the handle just a little handle heavy from a balance point of view, but it's a light blade, so it's still quite nimble. Now time for the beauty shot. This, by the way, had a 6 to 7 out of 10 out of the box edge for my taste. Pretty darn sharp out of the box. Fit and finish is real nice. These should be ready to go right out of the box. The cladding does have a demarcation line between the cladding and the core steel. It's very hard to see in video. Even in person, it doesn't stand out a whole lot, but it's right in there. As I kind of rotate this, you'll see that cladding line. They have laser engraved kanji on the right side of the blade as you're using it and holding it, and then the left side of the blade has no markings on it. Vertical finish marks on the blade. Nice fit and finish. They've got a little bit of polish and some relief of the corners on the spine, and they've done a nice job of finishing and polishing the choil into the neck, rounding off those edges, those corners. So very nice, easy to use, great fit and finish. Light, nimble, great steel. It's a good package. So let's see what this profile looks like on the cutting board. Again, this is real consistent with the one I just did. Almost carbon copies of each other. So this rolls down into a pretty flat heel, about the back third of the blade roughly. Just rolls nicely into that. And fairly aggressive belly, so I can I'm getting about right there before the tip starts digging in on this particular one. And that means you can rock this over medium to small stuff like crazy. No problem at all. You can do some tip draws with it. Push-pull cuts, glide cuts, some chopping towards the back. So very versatile profile for that 173 millimeters of edge length. So same comments as the other knife. Again, it's a choice between shape, but they'll perform very similarly. Even the edge profiles are almost identical. So this is the Hatsukokoro Hayabusa Ginsan Santoku 180mm knife from Chef Knives to Go.